Cairo, 1923. Inside the Continental Hotel, a wealthy British lord is suffering through a terminal fever. His breathing grows shallow, and at exactly 1:55 a.m., he dies. At that precise moment, the city's electrical grid fails. Cairo is plunged into darkness. Thousands of miles away in England, the lord's pet dog begins to howl at the same hour, dropping dead shortly after. This was just the beginning of a string of tragedies. Over the next 6 years, 21 more people connected to the recently opened tomb would die. A radiologist, a secretary's father, a member of the excavation team. The list kept growing. These events created a global panic, convincing the public that the mummy's curse was a tangible, lethal reality. The man responsible for the find was Howard Carter. He was a former animal painter who spent 15 years chasing the ghost of a forgotten pharaoh named Tutankhamun. 1922 was his final season of funding. Beneath the desert rubble, his team discovered a stone stairway leading to a door that had remained sealed and untouched for 3,000 years. A strange omen preceded the opening. A cobra, the ancient symbol of Egyptian royalty, broke into Carter's home and killed his pet canary. When Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the creator of Sherlock Holmes, publicly validated the curse, it gave the supernatural theory immense cultural credibility. These omens and deaths presented a chilling mystery. We have to look closer to see if this was an ancient magical trap or a modern psychological illusion. The central piece of evidence, a clay tablet at the tomb entrance warning of swift wings to intruders, never actually existed. The myth's real origin was a financial monopoly. The Times had exclusive rights to all news from the dig, leaving every other global newspaper with no facts to report. To compete, rival reporters began fabricating supernatural narratives, using any local accident as proof of the pharaoh's vengeance. The hoax gained steam when an amateur archaeologist pitched the curse to reporters. A security guard's silent smirk in response to their questions was the only confirmation they needed. This enduring supernatural mystery was a cynical PR stunt, born directly from a 1920s newspaper circulation war. Scientific scrutiny quickly dissolves the coincidences. In the 1920s, Cairo's electrical infrastructure was notoriously poor, making power cuts a daily occurrence. The simultaneous dog death fails the test of geography. Cairo and London are in different time zones, meaning the events took place hours apart. Lord Carnarvon's death had a biological cause. A 2002 medical study tracked the life expectancy of the 44 Westerners present during the excavation. The results showed those who entered the tomb lived to an average age of 73, exceeding the standard life expectancy for their social class. Howard Carter, the man who physically opened the tomb and handled the mummy, lived another 16 years. The doctor who conducted the autopsy lived to be 87. When subjected to data analysis, the curse evaporates into a collection of mundane biological and statistical realities. To understand the real Tutankhamun, we have to look past the gold mask. The pharaoh was not a powerful, vengeful god, but a severely inbred child king. He suffered from a debilitating clubfoot, Kohler's bone disease, as well as malaria. He died at just 18 years old, likely unable to walk without the support of the sticks found in his tomb. After his death, his successors despised his father's regime and intentionally chiseled Tutankhamun's name out of historical records. This erasure is the only reason grave robbers never found him. By being forgotten by his own people, his tomb remained hidden until the 20th century. While the curse was historically fake, the public reaction became a massive, tangible force. Confirmation bias drove the public to connect separate, sudden tragedies into a single, thrilling narrative. This accidental fame intersects with a core ancient Egyptian belief, the concept of dual death. Theology taught that a person only truly ceases to exist when the last living person stops speaking their name. For 3 millennia, Tutankhamun was dead because his name had been erased. He was saved by the very dark his enemies used to hide him. The 1920s newspaper myth ironically transformed him. By plastering his name on every global front page, the media ensured that billions of people would continue to speak it. By manufacturing a viral myth, the media effectively resurrected a forgotten teenager, granting him the very immortality he had originally sought through his tomb.